Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. And this is going to be an unboxing of something that I thought that I wasn't going to get from China, that I've ordered the day that I found out that it can do something that I never thought it could do for an Android device. Well, a particular Android device. I've already cut this open a little bit before my remote class came on. I'm all done with classes for today. So I'm just going to show you what I got. And if you look at this, the name of the company, you may have an idea what it is. So the company GameSir, not GameStop or GameFly, but GameSir, same font as GameFly too. So you will get a little confused. What the heck these are? I have no idea. Talent? GameSir Talent? Whatever. This is what I've ordered that I didn't think was coming and was about to complain on AliExpress, which I may still do because my tracking number didn't work at all. And it said on their website that the order was canceled. So, who knows? Whatever. I got it today. And this right here is my new controller for my Android device, or basically my Samsung Galaxy Flip 5G. Now, why did I order this when I could have ordered, and did already, the Razer Kishi, which is a very good controller that has passive charging, so you can plug your phone into the controller. No Bluetooth. The controller's not battery powered, so it just plays. You just hook it up and play, plug and play basically. Now, why did I get this one over the Razer Kishi, which is like I said, a very viable controller? The reason why I got this one is because of this video that I saw from Taki Udon, someone who specializes in, emulator gameplay on Android devices or emulator gameplay on PCs. He showed this controller, and with this controller, there's this one emulator that has not been introduced until this came out, where you can play this one emulator by using this controller. And if you take a look at the colors of the analog sticks, you can go ahead and guess, which I'll tell you anyway, what emulator can play using this controller. And like I said, the emulator wasn't introduced, it wasn't tested, it just came out of nowhere. Kind of like, what was another emulator that did? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, the what is it called? The Damon PS2 emulator. I had to think for a little bit. I'm a little tired. So that emulator for Android was a PS2 emulator that came out of nowhere. I mean, it didn't have any special requirements for a controller to use with it, but it came out of nowhere. And you were able to play PS2 games on your phone, and a lot of them with really good FPS or frames per second, 60 frames per second, even 50 frames per second for a lot of the games. Came out of nowhere. And there was a lot of controversy on that emulator because it's still code from a PC PS2 emulator called a PC X2. And that is an open source emulator, but they took the codes from that and they used it for their emulator and sold it. So basically, PCSX should have been getting money for that emulator that was created, the Damon PS2 emulator that was being sold on Amazon, Android, or the Play Store for $10 a pop. So they should have been getting some of that money because they're the ones that developed the codes. They made it open source so that people can make, I guess, extensions on it or a different type of emulator, but still keep it free as they have had for the PC. But because they've sold it in the Play Store. Got a lot of controversy. So some people use it, some people don't. Do I have it? Yes, I do. So for this controller here, the emulator that you can use for this is the Nintendo Switch emulator that came out of, completely nowhere. And they said that in order for you to use that emulator, you need this controller, which is smart because it helps to sell this controller. And this controller, when it was introduced, was $99, or basically $100. I bought it flat out. So I got it. And then maybe a few days later, they dropped the price to $70. I tried to contact the people that I bought this from, and they are nowhere to be found. So I'm going to contact AliExpress and get my $30 refund, or send this back, which they probably don't want me to do because sending back things back to China, you know how it is. So let's get to the controller itself. Like I said, this is an unboxing of the controller, so I'm not going to talk too much about the emulator until I test it all out. So this controller is similar to the Kishi because it's telescopic. Like I said, it has the passive charging, so you can put the phone in, charge it. Now, if you have a USB port that is to the left or the right of the bottom of the phone, then you can't use this at all. So if you have it in the middle, like pretty much all Samsung phones, then you're good to go. So as you can see here, we have our analog sticks, same colors as the Switch, and the analog sticks are, listen, clickable, which is awesome. You got your L1, R2, R1, R2, so you got all your basic buttons, and the buttons feel good. I like the clickiness of the buttons. I can tell you that right on the back. This is smaller than what I thought it was, so that's another plus. The grips feel pretty good. They're still a little slippery, so you might want to get a cover for them, so if you play extensively, your fingers won't slip. A lot of people complain about this. This is your D-pad, or I can say your D buttons, not really D-pad. You're not going to get the precision of shooting a fireball or key blast if you're playing Street Fighter. It will come out, but it'll take some practice because they're buttons instead of an actual D-pad rocker. So it's going to be a little difficult for a fighting game. So basically use your analog stick if possible. So you got your regular A, B, X, Y buttons here. Good start. This is basically going to be your select. Home button, I guess, for, I don't know, grips on the back. For people with sweaty hands so it won't slip out of your hands. And the USB actually goes up in an angle of 55 degrees, both sides. So you don't have to worry about breaking this if you're taking your phone out. Your phone slips right in, you're good to go. So that's really awesome that it does that. Nice rubber backing right here with the GameSir logo right here in the middle to keep your phone nice and secure. Nice rubber grips here and here to keep your phone in place as you're playing. And like I told you, oh yeah, you can plug in the USB Type-C cord here to charge your phone while you're playing, just like the Razer Kishi. While the Razer Kishi probably have patents in the US, doesn't have patents in China. That's why they're able to do this. So like I said, very nicely built controller. Is it worth $100? No. Is the Kishi worth $100? Or $80 for Android, $100 for iOS? Is it worth it? No, of course not. But if you want to get the latest and greatest that plays an emulator that no other phone or controller can let you do, then you bite down the bullet, you get it, and you test this out to play Diablo 3 on your phone. Oh, I can't wait to do that. But that's just for my phone, for the portability. To have my Switch phone and the phone functions of what my phone can do all on one device. So I'm very happy. So this might double as a case. A very, very big fat case in my pocket. But that is the unboxing of the, oh my gosh, can't believe I got it. The GameSir X2 Type-C mobile gaming controller. If you're interested in getting this, and it works with on-the-go, OTG. If you're interested in getting this, I will leave a link for this in description, or you can go to GameSir's official website to order this controller for $69.99. Don't be a fool like me and pay $99.99 for it. Well, that's it. That's how it is. So now I have mine. You may get yours cheaper, but you have to wait to get yours. I have mine now. I'm gonna test it out, and I'll let you know my review on this when I do my review video. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of the GameSir X2. If you did, leave that thumbs up on the bottom, and tell your friends about my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I hope to see you in my next video.